You driving?
Some Plan Bs are smarter than others. If you're drinking, don't drive. RBT means you need a Plan B. Authorised by New South Wales Government, Sydney.
Andrew, some really exciting news for cricket in New South Wales today with the announcement of the World Cup fixtures.
Yeah, it's terrific, Suds. We've got a very strong package of matches, 3 pool matches and 2 finals, including hopefully an Australian semi-final, with a really good range of teams and teams that are well suited to Sydney. So in batting order, we've got West Indies, South Africa. South Africa, obviously a very strong one-day team, and West Indies, a team that's always been popular in Sydney. Secondly, we've got Australia v Sri Lanka, which will be a terrific fixture, both from a cricketing point of view, last year's World Cup finalists, but also from a crowd point of view. It'll be interesting to see whether we have more Australians than Sri Lankans, or more Sri Lankans than Australians, or more Australian Sri Lankans than anybody else. And then England will be here, so playing against one of the minnows, but it's always good to have England in town, and obviously a very strong side, followed by a quarter-final, and as I say, hopefully a semi-final that features Australia if we go through to the semi-finals.
Now, Australia hasn't seen World Cup cricket since 1992. It's a long time between drinks. What can fans expect from this tournament?
Well, I think if there's a lesson from 1992 is they can expect a very, very high quality tournament. They can expect a lot of excitement, and they expect a lot of drama. I think you and I were both there in 1992 at the SCG, the World Cup between England and South Africa, which turned into one of the most famous or infamous games in one-day cricket history, when South Africa were robbed by the current rain rule, and the Duckworth-Lewis system came in as a result. And obviously a very, very high quality and memorable final between England and Pakistan. So I think we'll get more of the same, which is fantastic. I think, you know, one-day cricket at its best, when you've got all the best teams and all the best players in the world coming together in one place, provides a compelling package of entertainment, and I'm very confident that the tournament will capture the imagination of fans in New South Wales and all over Australia and New Zealand, and indeed the world.
Now, Sydney and New South Wales as a whole is a very multicultural state and city. This is really an opportunity for fans to get behind their home nation if they wanted to.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I think, you know, obviously huge Indian and Sri Lankan populations in Sydney, and they're on the right side, whether they're going for their ancestral home or their current home. Plenty of English people in Sydney, again, first or second generation, and you know, a few West Indians, quite a few South Africans. So there's something for everyone. You know, I guess the message is go for somebody and do it with passion.
The World Cup's a major tournament. What does that mean for New South Wales firstly as an economy, and also what does it mean for cricket in the state?
Well, it's a terrific opportunity to showcase Sydney and New South Wales more generally on the global stage, an opportunity to showcase the SCG as well and enhance the reputation of an already famous ground. But it's also an opportunity for cricket to create a legacy via new fans, rekindling the passion of existing fans or lapsed fans in some cases, increasing participation, and also a legacy in terms of facilities and hopefully some dollars via the local organising committee. If they have a successful tournament, that money can be used to reinvest in Australian cricket.